All right, here. Today I'm going to make my predictions for this Saturday night's race at the Daytona International Speedway. This weekend is going to be big. One, because it's a plate track and quite frankly, anybody can win there. But two, it is the regular season finale, so when the checkered flag flies Saturday night at Daytona, your playoff field will be set with 16 good drivers and battling out to Phoenix to win the championship. But I also want to add that I am doing a Pick 5 contest for this weekend's race. Go 5 for 5, you get a t-shirt for autographed hero card and many more. And if you go 4 for 5, you get an unsigned hero card. And if you win a reward or prize, I guess you can say, all you're going to have to do is comment down below and I'll check it out. There's no edits. And if it's 5 for 5 or 4 for 5, I'll say the okay to you. And then you DM me on Twitter information. I'll send it out to you immediately. But let's get started into the video.
Ryan Priest, and you're watching William Blackwell on YouTube.
All right, here, your last 5 winners has been pretty much going back and forth between each 3 of the manufacturers. Last year was Chevy, the year before that was Toyota, and then Ford. It's just a big unknown. But last year you saw a Chevy win this race. Justin Haley got the job done due to a late race big one where Clint Boyer and Austin Dillon got tangled up and collected pretty much the whole field. And then you had Kurt Busch and Landon Castle pit in front of Justin Haley, and Haley stayed out and assumed the lead. And then lightning came and they had to come down pit road, and the rest was history. A new team and a young driver winning a cup race. That was just big. It was a big upset. Quite frankly, it might be one of the biggest upsets in NASCAR history. But in 2018, you saw the 20 car of Eric Jones get the job done, outdueling his former teammate Martin Truex Jr. at Furniture Row Racing. This was going to be Truex's big night if he would have got this. It would have been his first plate win, and it's coming at Daytona, which is going to make it 10 times more special. But Truex, like I said, got outdueled by Eric Jones, and Eric Jones got his first career win in the Cup Series. And then in 2017, you saw the 17 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. getting the job done there. That was his second career win. But last 2 years, I guess you can say, last 2 races at Daytona has produced first-time winners. Maybe we see that go on this year with William Byron or Matt DiBenedetto. We'll see. But in 2016, you saw the 2 car Brad Keselowski get the job done in one odd Daytona summer race. It was pretty boring. You had the big one happen in the middle of the race, but nothing really big after that. It was just a weird race. And then in 2015, you saw Dale Earnhardt Jr. outduel Jimmy Johnson and I guess you can say Trevor Bayne and Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick. And then you saw Austin Dillon flipping at the start and finish line. It was a scary night for NASCAR fans, but luckily Austin Dillon was all right. But those are your last 5 winners. 77 of Haley in 19, Eric Jones in 18, Stenhouse in 17, and Keselowski in 2016 and 2015, Dale Earnhardt Jr. But now let's get into my top 5. All right, here, my top 5 is based off of facts and recent momentum, but here it is. Winning Saturday night's race at Daytona, in my opinion, it is going to be the 47 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Stenhouse is coming off an impressive second place finish at the other plate track earlier this year at Talladega. He lost this race by about half a foot to Ryan Blaney. Just imagine if he would have won that race. It would have been big for that whole organization, JTG Daugherty Racing. But I think Stenhouse will bring JTG Daugherty Racing second team win this Saturday night at Daytona. So Stenhouse, I think, is going to lock himself in the playoffs this weekend. Second place is going to be the 6 car of Ryan Newman. Third place is going to be the 12 car of Ryan Blaney. And in 4th place is going to be your 2018 winner here, Eric Jones. And in 5th place is probably the best restrictor plate racer in the field, the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. And my dark horse for this weekend is a driver that could have probably won Talladega if Ryan Blaney did not go into Eric Jones and send him into the wall. It is the 38 car of John Hunter Nemechek. Nemechek had a big run come to the start and finish line in this spring's race at Talladega, and his momentum got stopped because of Eric Jones had contact from Brian Blaney and sent him into the wall and just caused a collision between him and the 38. But just imagine if that did not happen. Jones would have sidedrafted Blaney, And like I said, Nemechek had a big run. Nemechek could have very well been your winner in Talladega in the spring. But that's my dark horse. So my top 5, 47, 6, 12, 20, 11, and 38. But everybody, though, remember to please like and subscribe.